Ches, we brought you on. You're an interesting person, and I think you have a lot of experience for being very young. I think you're what, 23, 24 years old?
23, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. You're obviously incredibly intelligent. But we wanted to talk about like the health aspects, and then we think
Sick.
like the things that you do, which you call biohacking.
Yeah, that's like the general term.
Biohacking?
Is it kind of a, what's it called when it's like a popular word to say?
Trendy.
Term?
Yeah, it's like a
niche term?
kind of. Yeah. But I feel like there's certain words or terms that are like a little bit overused, or like, does that
Can you give me an example?
Are you thinking like taboo?
No, not quite taboo. It's
like can you give me a term like would Riz be one?
Yeah, kind of. But I feel like there's certain like groups of people or phrases that are like really
Industry knowledge?
Yeah, they're like industry terms, but they're also like kind of trendy to say. Like, I feel like if you said biohacking like 30 years ago, they would have been like, what the freak are you talking about? Does that make sense?
I'm lost, but...
I don't know. I feel like I've heard biohacking, but it also sounds kind of like a word that would be used by people who don't know what it means. Does that make sense?
Like people in the know would never say that.
Yeah.
But people on the fringe would be like, oh, biohacking.
Yeah.
Like when people call like hacking a computer, they'll go, can you hack a computer?
Yeah.
And then, but hackers aren't like, I'm a hacker.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Anyways, there's a word for it.
You know, something we like to do on Politik is we like to sit down and we like to break bread with our guests.
Oh, sweet.
So like, and we obviously believe in being healthy. Like if you look at me, look at Cole, look at yourself, we're clearly healthy men and women. Riley's very healthy too. Allegedly. Her blood test will come back next week, and
then we'll
find out for sure. Yeah, I think her A1C
if she's
could
a
be
healthy man.
Well, a healthy woman.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all
I
the
didn't
same.
I'm
know.
not supposed to tell him until later in the podcast.
Oh.
Stupid.
Oh yeah.
Dang it.
So, anyways, Chaz, what we have here, and we've got some fruit jerky. We got that for you. You should try some. We also got you an assortment of drinks, and they're all organic drinks because I think health is like very important, and like not enough people take their health seriously. I think so many people in today's day and age, and jump in whenever you feel, Chaz, but so many people today just don't put health as like at a premium, and I think that they're too busy like focusing on all convenience or taste or whatever.
Yeah.
Those things clearly are gonna kill us. And I think that, you actually opened up my eyes a few weeks ago when you were talking about like some of the things that you do. And it's like really guided me for the better, I'd say. But anyways, I wanted to, we've got some organic lemon water. It's watermelon lemon water. Who'd like this one? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can take that. And then Cole, I got you mango clementine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to drink on some cucumber watermelon. I think it's just...
I love it.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm curious if we can talk about some of the ingredients in these things because obviously these are called organic and we think they're totally organic, but I'm curious if there's anything you know from these that isn't good for you. Like ingredients wise.
Oh, yeah, should we go line by line?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm actually very sure.
Well, from what I noticed right away, it's very low calorie.
There you go.
Which, honestly, anything this low calorie, in my eyes, which, I mean, freak, who am I? I don't think there's going to be anything that's like crazy unhealthy in here.
Get closer to the mic.
But what I like in here, the reverse osmosis water, I like that.
What does that even mean?
Reverse osmosis?
So that's what's at my house. When you drink water at my house, it's all RO.
Oh, you have the specialty water?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, so reverse osmosis is just a process of filtering the water. It uses a combination of like a membrane as well as like other filters. So they filter it down with like carbon filters and different I can't remember the term, but they're like fiber filters that get certain particle sizes out of the water. Once it's once you get like the organic matter or like the carbon matter, which is like, I don't know, 20 micron above out, or it's probably smaller than that, 5 micron above, then it goes through a membrane where it's literally just, it's very close to pure water on the other side.
Chaz, for reference, what's the size of COVID?
What's the what?
The size of COVID?
What do you mean?
How many microns?
Of COVID?
It
I
is
have no
COVID?
idea.
Oh.
That's a virus. So,
Can we look up the size of COVID in microns?
but yeah, so a reverse osmosis will filter out minerals, like it
Like all the healthy stuff too. So like
Yeah.
the issue with RO water is that you're taking all the good stuff along with the bad out of it. So
So do you have to add stuff back in?
Yeah, you need to add stuff back in.
Do you do that? Does your house do that on its own, the way that it's set up? Or
No, we have it the way it's set up. Our only certain water points in our house use RO. So only where you'd grab, so from our refrigerator or from our like drinking fountain portion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's where you'd get the RO water. The rest of the water in my house is like quadruple filtered and ran.
Did you say
through.
it was soft water?
Yeah, and it's soft. So
Yeah.
did you like it?
The reverse water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I drink.
Yeah.
But I've tried to, anyways, but the soft water is cool. What it does is it replaces all the minerals that are in the water with sodium, not salt.
Yeah.
It's just sodium.
Okay.
So it gets rid of a lot of the harsh things, like for your hair and whatnot. So it's just a more pleasant experience showering.
It is,
I
yeah.
guess.
Have you guys drank from a well before?
Oh yeah.
That has like everything good in it for you, right? For the
Well, I
most
guess it
part?
depends on the ground that it comes
That's
from.
fair. But like most wells outside of the city.
I would say like just the freaking a way to know exactly what's in your water is to get it tested. There's a test kit. I'm sure there's one on Amazon. I don't know if we're linking below, but I'm sure you could get a water test kit and it'll tell you everything that's in it. It's like a blood analysis, but for your water. But some of the biggest things that people dislike in water is fluoride.
Yeah.
It does have
So weird.
the,
We were just talking about Florida the other day.
yeah, so it can lower your IQ.
Weren't you saying you drink straight fluoride
Yeah.
on some days?
Uh-huh.
It's crazy.
What?
Well, what about your IQ though?
The effects are like negligible, I think.